Namaste, dear listeners. Welcome to the Iowa channel, Ashto Inudabi, bringing in awareness pa Abi, oneness in astrology and spirituality. Now, I'm going to talk about something. It's something that I'm getting a lot of requests, a hell of a lot of requests over the last 3.5 to 4 weeks. I'm not exaggerating, but there's been at least 15 to 20 requests on marriage. Oh, pretty much more, in fact. But pretty much more. Maybe I'll give it about 30 odd requests for marriage. Navamsa readings, relationship readings, and more specifically, marriage. Marriage. Now, the topic for today is what is marriage? Now, marriage may mean a lot of different things to everybody based on their consciousness, based on their experience. They will talk the way they talk. But let me give awareness, Abi, and I think it's very important that you understand marriage beyond the material. Look at it, and you got to start looking at it from that dimension which is beyond the material. Look, dear listeners, marriage is a consequence of commitment. You don't commit in marriage. Marriage is a consequence of commitment. Marriage is a consequence of love. Marriage is a consequence of peace. Marriage is a consequence of happiness. You get married to share this with somebody. But the whole world has it absolutely incorrect today. Today you will find out that people are wanting to get married to be happy. People are wanting to get married to be secure. People are wanting to get married so that they can commit to somebody. People are wanting to get married because they feel very much alone. People are wanting to get married because they do not want to die alone. People want to get married because they are running out of time to have children. These are very selfish reasons to get married. Marriage, a bond, a sacred union, coming from a place of a low vibration, will definitely cause a lot of problems in that marriage. And as a Vedic astrologist, I spend a lot of time looking at the Navamsa, Rasi, and Lagna charts. And I can tell you this much, that most human beings today, they get married for the reasons which is not even close to what love is. It's everything but love. It's everything of convenience. It's everything because you are scratching my back, I'll scratch your back. It's out of the material. Hardly anybody gets married because they are happy and they want to share that happiness with somebody. Love is a very profound word which most human beings don't understand. Love never alters where alter finds. Love is an experience. Love is a state of consciousness. Love never alters. Love is complete. Love is all everywhere but nowhere. Love is a vibration in the dimension of reality of love. There's no sicknesses, there's no disease. There's just bliss. There's no yesterday, there's no tomorrow, there's just the now. There's no such thing that this is happening in a parallel universe. Love is as is. But everything else, which is below that, there's definitely pain and suffering involved. Now, marriage, going to the actual topic, what is marriage? Marriage is a consequence of commitment. You don't get married to commit to somebody. You get married because you don't get married because you want somebody to commit to you. You get married because you are committed and you want to share that commitment with somebody. You don't get married so that you can commit to somebody. No. You don't get married because you want to be happy. You get married because you're already happy and you want to share happiness with somebody for the rest of your life. And if everybody starts thinking of it for what it really is, 90% of the people wouldn't get married because they will know that they don't love. Now, this is the reason why the divorce rate is the highest that it's ever been. This is the reason why people are scared to get married now. This is the reason why there is so much of toxic relationships out there. It's because people do not know what love is, or they are too afraid to love, and it's very easy to be manipulative. So, what is marriage? Marriage is a consequence of love. It's a consequence of commitment. It's a consequence of self happiness. Now you want to share that with somebody so that they can benefit from your love and happiness, and you want them to reciprocate it, obviously. This is marriage. Everything else is not marriage. Marriage is definitely a commitment. Commitment is the word which you stand by. The moment you break the word, you break the commitment, your vibration falls down. Therefore, marriage should not be taken lightly. One should not jump in to get married because he is of age. One should not jump and get married because they are afraid of losing their partner. You should never ever get married because you are afraid of losing your partner. You should never get married because you feel you're getting old. You should never get married because you feel that you're running out of time to have kids. Because then it means that you do not love. You want to marry for the material benefits of it. And that is a very low frequency which you are destined for doomsday. Therefore, you must understand what vibration you are on, you're going to experience that in your life. Therefore, it is very, very important to make sure that you are genuine in what you feel, and you genuine that you are in it not for the material, but you are in it because you want to share happiness with somebody. All right. So thank you very, very much, dear listeners. There is more to this year. I'm going to keep this podcast very short, sweet, and simple. Right? But the explanation on this year is vast. I can spend hours, probably even days, talking about what marriage is. I can even tell you what marriage is not. And I can even tell you to the Navamsa chart, to your Navamsa chart, in your Lagna chart, the possibilities of marriage, how happy you will be in marriage, the difficulties you face going through marriage, and definitely, the time, the year, and pretty much when you get married. Yeah. So thank you, dear listeners, for listening to me. God bless you all. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Shri Krishna and Hari Bol. Jai Shri Ram.